Welcome to ASCII Geek.
Hey, if we haven't met already, I'm the digital avatar of ASCII Geek,
where we build your next advantage with tomorrow's technology. And today, one of our experts is stepping in to show our latest breakthrough. Enjoy and happy learning.
All right. Imagine waking up, opening an app on your phone, and watching a private board of the world's most successful investors quietly debating exactly how to manage your personal portfolio. You have Warren Buffett hunting for deep value, Ray Dalio tracking macroeconomic shifts, Bill Ackman looking for activist catalysts, and Cathie Wood targeting exponential growth. And they are doing this continuously, 24 hours a day. You don't need billions in capital to hire them. This entire setup is actually a sequence of AI agents, wired together locally using a visual automation tool called N8N. Retail trading is usually driven by impulse and panic. By forcing every trade idea through a panel of diverse, rigidly defined analytical models, you strip out the human emotion and replace it with the cold, multi-perspective logic used by actual institutions. But there is a massive trap in the current AI trading landscape. Traders are rushing to download unverified open-source Claude skills from public repositories, handing unverified code direct access to their local systems. Recent security analysis by SNEC found that 13% of the open-source AI agent skills tested contained critical security flaws. Attackers don't need complex malware. Just 3 lines of malicious markdown hidden inside a skill.md file grants them full shell access. You bypass that risk entirely by keeping the execution logic locked down. Instead of running arbitrary scripts from the internet, you map out the logic visually inside a secure, locally hosted N8N instance. You control exactly what data the models can see. Isolating your workflow inside a controlled architecture keeps your API keys, your portfolio data, and your actual funds insulated from supply chain attacks. The system starts right inside your messaging app. You send a command like /analyze Apple to a Telegram bot, and N8N captures that message, feeding it directly into the central node tree to trigger the agents. The data first hits the Cathie Wood node. Her specific system prompt forces the AI to evaluate the asset strictly through the lens of disruptive innovation and future exponential growth. Meanwhile, the Bill Ackman agent scans for concentrated, high-conviction plays, looking for pricing inefficiencies and upcoming catalysts that could trigger a sudden market repricing. Then you have the Warren Buffett model. It ignores market hype, running the numbers to assess the business's intrinsic value and the strength of its long-term competitive moats. Finally, the Ray Dalio node evaluates how inflation, interest rates, and global macroeconomic risks will impact the specific trade in relation to your broader portfolio. Because N8N branches these tasks out, all 4 personas process the exact same market data simultaneously, completely isolated so their unique perspectives never bleed together. If you ask a single AI chatbot to analyze a stock, it gives you a muddy, averaged-out summary. By forcing the models into rigid, contrasting philosophical boxes, you expose hidden weaknesses in a trade that a single generalized AI prompt would completely fail to notice. But a persona is just a simulation. Without hard, current facts, these models will guess the numbers, hallucinate earnings reports, and generate worthless trading signals. To fix this, we wire HTTP request nodes into the N8N sequence. These act as the system's sensory organs, reaching out to external data providers right before the agents wake up. Pricing, volume, and market cap data flows from the Polygon API directly into the 4 agents. We also connect a NewsAPI stream, pulling in the last 24 hours of articles to wrap the raw math in real-world context. Injecting structured, real-time API data directly into their prompts anchors the agent's analysis to the actual numbers, ensuring their logic remains grounded in current market realities. Once the 4 personas finish their individual assessments, the workflow routes all of their conclusions into one final master analysis node. This node strips away the narrative and runs the actual math. It calculates the Sharpe ratio of the proposed trade, evaluates volatility markers, and scores the exact diversification benefit this asset brings to your holdings. All of that logic is compiled into a single message and instantly pushed back to your Telegram app. You get the raw math alongside 4 expert opinions, neatly formatted in seconds. Mastering this intersection of secure automation and persona engineering provides a multi-perspective, data-driven analysis engine that operates 24/7 from your own device. If you want to deploy the system yourself, we have the complete pre-configured NAN workflow template available for download right now. Plugging into the community template means you don't have to figure out the note mapping from scratch. You can skip the tedious manual setup and start testing your own strategies securely on your local machine. Sustainable edges belong to the traders who build and control their own secure, automated architectures. You have the blueprint, now it's time to launch the first node.
All right, that's the update from the lab for today. I hope you learned something new. Head over to ASCIIgeek.com